off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Leading off for Chattanooga.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Yeah, when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Jarrett Foss will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And he'll step off. He's running towards second. A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. Darren Kimura will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
5 runs.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Bill Min set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Drilled on the ground is short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Joey King will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Striding into the box, Michael Lorenz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And to score is the runner from first. It's 1-1. And he's in there safely. Alan Yamada steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
At the plate, Ramon Russell. He flew out in his last at-bat. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, but he'll still manage to shuffle this ball off to second, and they get the force out after all to get him out of the inning. Joey King stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
Oh!
So it's no runs on. Darren Kimura is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first. Darren Kimura stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Scooped up. On to first, a double play. Now to the plate, Joey King. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Joey King.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. Joey King will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you some.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a...
Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Joey King is our man to watch. And for good reason. He's coming into this month on an incredible hot streak, as you can. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern. Joey King will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner's back.
Keeping an eye on him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Runner goes for second. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with... Coming to the plate now, Eric Garcia, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Runner goes. Popped up. Kimura takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Michael Lorenz will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding.
Oh, look at this. The throw. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, love it.
Alan Yamada will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. On the ground to short. This could be 2. On to first, and they get the double play. Now at the plate, Joey King. He reached on a single in his first try.
Second baseman, Joey King.
Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 3 innings. Joey King digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The run scores from second, around third, and being waved on home. And he will score as well, and this game is knotted up now at 2 apiece. The tag, and he is out. Hank Castellano will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman. Joey King ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Takatsu looks up. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was.
Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Joey King is in the glow as he enters this one, having carried his team offensively last time out. He drove in a bunch of runs and really looked dialed in with MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour. Joey King strides forward with a hot bat in his hand. Great numbers over the past few games. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reyes gloves it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Adam Newell set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
The 0-2 home. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Benito Reyes will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
A dive, and he knocks it down, but they will not get an out on the play. Sergio Fabregas gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men. Joey King is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Into the windup and the pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Ellis looks up. Gone! Striding into the box, Sergio Fabregas. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Runners on the move for second. High pop-up. Lorenz is there for it. 1 down. Joey King will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Barney Pyle comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. Joey King gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Quintero is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?